the community today. And what is important is we also know where we don't want to go. And the current amendment now gives us another solution of uniting this body and looking at how do we serve the community, serve our people first. And I think the nomination for Ms. Bob Carroll would make sense for now, that he be the chair. And that with his leadership, we'll be able to bring everyone together as colleagues, allow us to work as a team and establish trust amongst one another once again, so that we can get to work for the people. So once again, I want to reiterate and share my support for Councilman Carroll in being the chair.
Thank you very much. And roll call vote was called for.
No, sorry,
So-
Mr. Mayor, I have a question though for Corporation Council. Is that?
You asked for roll call and then now you want to say another comment.
It dawned on me that,
Ask your question and then we're going to go to a roll call.
thank you. So, because of the pending complaints and things right now, if this happens that Mr. White is voted in as the chair and those things end up, he's being found guilty, what have you, what occurs? I mean, I don't know what the repercussions are, fine, jail, whatever, loses his job. I
You
mean,
wanna
that's
answer
why
that?
I think is there some kind of litigation that the community can come back on us for? We call this type of vote right now due to pending litigation on this person's head.
Councilman Cochran, the Corporation Council addressed that. If not, I'll address it.
Chair, I'll try to address it as best I can. In sunshine law violation issues, the Supreme Court in the Kanahela decision has spoken to whether or not the existence of the sunshine law violation voids the matter. And in Kanahele, the Supreme Court, despite finding a sunshine law violation, did not void the underlying ordinance that was passed. So the quick answer is, if there is a sunshine law violation that's found by the courts, whatever item is voted on may be voidable. It doesn't necessarily render it void. Do you understand the answer? It's voidable, but it can still stand. And the Kanahela decision is on point in that. The sunshine law, according to the Supreme Court, was violated, so they found the violation, but they did not overturn the underlying ordinance that was in place. The court did not overturn it.
Okay? Is that clear enough for you?
All right,
Okay.
just want a clarification.
So, Mr. Clerk, could you read the motion as, the amendment to the motion as presented? And then let's do a roll call.
Mr. Mayor, the amendment replaces the name of Mike White with Robert Carroll as the chair of the council.
Okay? Roll call?
Councilmember Robert Carroll.
Roll.
Councilmember Stacy Crivello.
No.
Councilmember Alika Elle.
Yes.
Councilmember Yukile Sugimura.
No.
Councilmember Elle Cochran.
Aye.
Councilmember Ricky Hokama. Councilmember Don S. Guzman.
Aye.
Councilmember Kelly T. King.
Aye.
Councilmember Mike White.
No.
Mr. Mayor, 4 ayes, 5 noes.
So the amendment is defeated. Are there any other amendments?
Chair,
Councilmember Guzman?
move to amend the main motion by replacing Mike White with Alika Elle Cochran.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Discussion? Mr. Guzman?
Chair, based off of her years of experience, as well as the people's choice on the most votes garnished or gathered this last election. I have complete faith in Ms. Cochran to lead this council. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Councilman Matai?
Ms. Cochran deserves this chance if others that we had recommended did not want it. I hope that she wants to take this chairmanship. The people also know through the ballot box. She's one of the leaders in the highest vote counts. So let it stand, represent the people. I support her.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Yes, I also support this amendment, Mr. Mayor, and I think it's important that we have equal representation in the leadership of what we are looking at now as a divided council. And you know, we may be going for another 4 or 5 votes, but I think it's important to make this position. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments? If not,
Sure.
Councilmember Cochran?
And thank you, Mr. Guzman, for that. I actually accept. You know, I feel very honored. I'm actually very, very privileged to have garnered the most votes in this entire county. That, for me, speaks volumes of this this wonderful county of ours, and it states that people approve and like, trust, have confidence in what I do and how I do it. Yeah, we don't all see eye to eye, but you know, I believe that I am open, I'm fair, and I don't have that laundry list of endorsements as Mr. Guzman does, but I'll tell you, a lot of the leaders from those organizations have come to me and said, you know, Ellie, we do not see eye to eye. We probably may not, but they appreciate that they know where they stand with me. And they respect that because I speak my mind, I do my homework, I don't come sitting here retaliating against each other, one another. I don't take revenge. I believe I'm very fair because I do my homework. I believe that's my staff. Gotta give them all credit there. And the analysts and everyone that we have on the 7th floor. But I feel I do my due diligence wholeheartedly and very passionately, and I take this job extremely serious. I believe actions speak louder than words, and that is why people see I am a person in action. I'm in the community, seeing firsthand, learning, taking firsthand experiences on any issues and concerns that people bring to me. My door is always open. My lines of communications are always open too. I'm not hiding anywhere. So I appreciate Mr. Guzman's nomination here, and I do accept, and I'm hoping to get fellow member support. I think regardless of how we see, like I explained, I can be very open and fair because it's about the people. As long as we're making our decisions for the right reasons and coming from a place that is what our constituent base wants, then that's the right thing to do. And I can be a great leader in that because I believe I have, and the reason why this community has given me the most votes and support. So I appreciate that, and I will, as Mr. Carroll said earlier too, do the best job to the best of my ability. So thank you very much, Chair, and thank you, Mr. Guzman.